Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. I decided to put my money where my mouth was, and I told you about those deals on the S24 FE, and I decided to grab it. So this is the S24 FE watch. I did grab the buds as well because everything came to $630, but I decided to cancel the buds. I was like, I don't need the buds. I have the most powerful buds that Samsung offers right now, which are these. So I canceled the buds. Hopefully they don't ship, but if they do, I'll give you a review on them. But if not, this is what I decided to stay with: the phone and the watch. The watch comes to $107 or $100 or something like that. And this phone came at $474. So this is a great deal. And again, if you do want the watch and the buds and the phone, I definitely suggest that you use the link and grab them while you can, because this is going to be short-lived for this deal right here. So first we're going to go ahead and unbox the phone here. But this is the box that, these come in. So I got the blue combination here. So I just grabbed the base setup here. I didn't know how I would like it. And, I was like, what, I'm just going to grab the 128 gig. So let's get it open here. Oh, that blue is it's way more blue than I thought it was going to be. And then also this is a glossy back. I didn't know it was going to be a glossy back, but that's okay. It's going to be nice. So in here, it looks like you got a SIM tray tool. Yeah, it looks like you got a SIM tray tool and a quick start guide and manuals and charging cable. So nothing really in there as usual. Let's get to the phone here. And it's a shame that you don't get a charging brick anymore with these phones, man. That's just real sad that you don't, because companies have gotten to this point where they're trying to say they're saving the environment, but in reality, they're saving money for themselves. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna roll with it because obviously I have tons of charging bricks. So here's the blue. Like this blue is actually really nice, man. It's a much brighter blue. It kind of reminds me of the S24, S23 Ultra and S22 Ultra's blue in person. So this is what it's going to come to you like. I don't have any screen protectors or anything yet. I don't think these can fit from this one. This is my S24 Plus, and I really wanted to compare these because, the screen protectors will be too small for this one, because this phone is a little bit smaller than this one, believe it or not. Just has larger bezels and everything. So this has a and I'll bring that back in a second, but this has a 6.7 inch display, 1080 by 2340 with a 50 megapixel shooter on the rear, 8 gigs of RAM. The Exynos 24E, I don't have any experience with the Exynos processors in a long time, so I'm sure it's going to be more than enough to make this phone very efficient. I do like the brushed aluminum size. I mean, you really wouldn't tell this was their entry-level phone. It's really nice, man. So you got your SIM tray up top. I noticed there. Yeah, you got your SIM tray up top, one speaker out on the bottom, Type C, and looks like a couple of microphones down there. And then also looks like a couple more up here. That's interesting. And then you have pretty much the same setup as the S24 lineup, the 24 and the 24 Plus. You got your power button here, your volume rocker here. And again, this is going to be pretty nice, it appears. This is really nice. This is just an overview and unboxing of this phone right here. But this one is a little bit bigger than the S24 Plus. It's strange in the body because it has the bigger bezels on it. If you do a size comparison next to them, you're going to see that this one, it just has larger bezels and the body is a little bit bigger, but it still has the 6.7 inch display. So ironically enough, I'm looking at the Galaxy S24 FE's capabilities, and it can do 8K at 30 frames per second, folks. This is going to be a surprise here. I didn't know that it did 8K. I didn't do much research on it. I just bought it because I said, I got to bring something new to the channel, and I want to experience something new other than all the high-end phones that I always recommend to people. So that's why when I recommended this combination, I said, man, folks, you really got to get on it because this deal will not last long. And now that I have this in hand, it feels just as premium as all the other Samsung phones that I have. Like, I have all the latest Samsung phones, and especially comparing it to the Plus. This is the Galaxy S24 Plus. This phone has a high resolution display and everything, but this phone definitely is a beast, and I can imagine how good this one's going to be. But this phone right here has a 50 megapixel wide shooter at f1.8, amazing for the price, 8 megapixel telephoto lens. Again, you get a telephoto lens, and a lot of phones that are entry level, you don't get a telephoto lens. Then you have a 12 megapixel ultra wide LED flash, HDR. Again, 8K 30 frames per second, 4K up to 120 frames per second. So this is really good. And 1080p up to 240 frames per second, and 720p at 960 frames per second. That's just amazing. I got to share these cameras. So I can't wait to test the quality for you guys. 10 megapixel front shooter right here that does 4K 60. Impressive, man. You got stereo speakers. Like, I can't believe this is their so-called entry level phone. The specs are incredible. You got a fingerprint under the display. It's optical. You got a lot of things going. Samsung DeX. Wow. Circuit of search. This thing is loaded up for $475, and then you factor in the buds and the watch all for $650. You got a killer combination here, folks. Reverse wireless charging, wireless. Am I reading the right specs here? FE, yeah, wow. Reverse wireless charging on this 4,700 milliamp hour battery, 25 watt wire charging, and 50% in 30 minutes, 15 watt wireless. And it comes in a blue, graphite, gray, mint, and a yellow. All of these are probably not available in the US, but yeah, this is impressive, folks. This is impressive. I cannot wait to fire this up and give you a video on it. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the watch here. Now, this Galaxy watch, it should be fairly impressive, man. If this is their entry level phone, I mean, the watch FE is gotta be good, man. So it has a 1.2 inch display, 396 by 396, a 247 milliamp hour battery inside. That's pretty good. It has an Exynos W920 with 1.5 gigs of RAM. So this is pretty impressive, man. I mean, I did go with the blue setup so I can keep the blue going here. So, this came out in June of this year, but still, it's got IP68 water and dust. I mean, there's a lot going on here. Android 4, One UI, Watch 5, dual core processor, 16 gigs of internal storage. This is going to be pretty good. Yeah, this should be pretty impressive. So I'm going to charge these up, and I'm going to use them for you guys and give you a review. A lot of you guys said, Jay, you need to get it. You're going to be impressed at how nice it is. And I had already decided I was going to get it. I ordered this stuff on the 27th, and I got it today overnight because of Thanksgiving on the 29th of the recording this video. So this is all your charging stuff, and this is all the materials and stuff that you have in here. Yeah, nothing fancy. Charging brick, manual, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, just a charging brick and a manual. And I already have these out, so I'm not going to worry about these. I want to get to the watch and look at the hardware. This is a pretty nice looking watch, man. This blue is really, I got to bring my Pixel watch, my blue Pixel watch in here. This is nice. This is a really lightweight too. It's a 40 millimeter, so it's not a big watch by any means, but you pick your combination, how you want to pick it. And look, you have the quick release for the bands. You can change them. This is a small medium band. Oh boy. Let me see if I can even fit this. I didn't see the option to get a different size band. Okay, great. It's right on the cuff there, but oh man, I'm pushing the limits. This is right on the cuff. Maybe I missed it for large. My bad, but hey, I just was putting stuff in the cart. But still, I can fit one. I can probably move it over to have just one loop. Oh, man. But I have other Samsung bands, so I'm not really worried about this. But this is the watch, man. Band obviously feels really good. Good combination here. I wish they would have had blue buds, but they don't. They have white buds and graphite buds, I think, for the FE. And so I went with the white. But again, remember I told you I canceled that because I was like, I don't need the buds. But this is a really nice, man. This is a good combination here. And I just wanted to unbox these things and show you that, yeah, I put my money where my mouth was at, and I recommended it to you, and I decided to go ahead and just buy it for myself. really impressed with the quality of the hardware so far. So this is going to be interesting. I'm now really intrigued to see that what I'm recommending to you, and I've always been about, you know, getting the best deal for consumers. I recommended this combination to you, and I told you, hey, you need to use my links, you need to buy it, all these different things. And I said, I'm going to buy it too. So I decided to get out there and I put my money where my mouth was. So again, real brief before I get out of here, the Plus, the S24 Plus, it's amazing how Samsung can do so much with these phones and pack it into the FE like this. The FE is very impressive for the price. I'm going to pull up the S24 specs next to it real quick, just to kind of briefly talk about it real bit, because I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking me about the comparison between these two, just because the screen sizes are close, but the body dimensions obviously are a lot different. So they both have a 6.7 inch display, but the FE is running a dynamic AMOLED 2X 120 hertz display coming in at 1900. I mean, this is an impressive package for what it is. I mean, I gotta fire this thing up. This is an impressive package for what it is. I am in shock. Come on, give me some juice. It's got to have some juice because it's cold to the touch. I know it hasn't been sitting that long. There we go. First boot might take a second, but yeah, I mean, this is an impressive package right here. Man, 120 hertz display, and this should be the norm amongst all the phones that are out now. Remember, this isn't just any phone. This is a 4nm chip, by the way, and the ones that are in the newer devices like this is a 4nm chip as well. So it's kind of strange that, you know, this is what they're bringing to the table for such a low price, man. I just cannot believe it. It is impressive, to say the least. These displays are probably going to be spot on good next to each other, but you can see the bezels here is what I want to show you. This is why this phone weighs a little bit more and has a bigger body, because the bezels are really thick around there. So I could technically take a screen protector from this phone and put it on here, because it is a 6.7 inch display as well. And I'll probably do that just to have some protection on here. But man, I got to admit, this is really, really impressive for the price so far. Yeah, this is really good. So again, this is just an unboxing video to let you know that I did decide to purchase because I recommended this combo, and I wanted to try something new other than all the really expensive phones that I bring into the channel here lately. I was all about, you know, getting things for the consumers back in the day, and I still try to do it today. I actually have an unboxing coming of a phone that's $100 that a lot of you guys can get for $30, I'm hearing on carriers, but the unlock model is out now, so I grabbed the unlock model. So stay tuned for that in the near future. But I'll be following up with on the next video should be on this phone if I don't think I have anything planned. But I'm going to do a follow-up video on these this watch and this phone here, and we're going to get it going, man. This is impressive. I really forgot to get a large, but I think I have another combination. So I have a dark blue band. I have some more bands around here. I have to look into it, but nonetheless, I am ready, folks. This is your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing and first impressions of the hardware and overall experience grabbing the Galaxy S24 FE and the Galaxy Watch FE. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.